Yep, sorry about that. Alrighty, let's do this. I think you'll like the choice here. You're on your Series X, right? Oh, really? That's right. And you had told me that the Series X has problems with the capture card or something. Now, Garrett, you should recognize this. Oh no! Well, that was stupid on my part. I was gonna say you should recognize it from the first match you and I ever played on Halo 3. Now, this is not the Hellground variation, unfortunately. I need to rebuild that for the MCC. So this is just the default high ground. But it's our usual deathmatch setup with regenerating grenades and shotguns on spawn. Now that'd be cool. Well, basically because it's unlimited ammo. Ooh, I heard it. I didn't see it. Now, I will say it's kind of weird seeing you in the purple because I'm so used to the I'm actually really I got so used to your gold back in the day. Actually had no clue you'd spawn back there. I was just trying to blow up the ghost, so that was lucky. Ooh! Yeah, no. That was really lucky on my part. What happened? Who threw that piece of paper at me? Garrett, I love our yeah, I was gonna say I love our back and forth battles on Halo 3. Oh no! That was really good. That's what the plan was once you stuck me, but it didn't work out so well. Your voice is sounding better than the last time I talked to you. Oh, now Garrett, that was just terrible. I think you just walked right over my stick grenade. God dang it. Right. Now, I don't know when the official like new update for the Master Chief Collection launches. Oh no. Oh, dang it. It gave you the kill too. Um, one of the new features is you can actually customize where the gun is on your screen. So you can even make it look like old school Doom if you want to. You can make it like go further up the screen, further down the screen, further to the left or to the right, which is really cool. Halo 5? In like in what context? Oh, so Halo 5, the biggest, I don't know. Oh, Infinite. It feels great. Give me just a second. I'm so sorry. I have to answer a phone call and then I will be right back. I've returned. Oh man, that was almost an amazing stick. Almost. Ooh, that was nice, but it didn't get you. Oh, dang it, Garrett. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Um, yeah, yeah, a little too early there, Garrett. Infinite to me, the multiplayer felt like they retained the good parts of Halo 5, which were like some of the mechanics and stuff, but like the maps and the pace of the game, it felt like a faster paced version actually of Halo 3 to me. Oh, well, dang it. Now, Garrett, what is your favorite Halo to play? Oh, still? Yeah, I was gonna say you answered that really fast. Mm-hmm. I could see that. I feel like 3 really refined everything in to make it to where like it was basically like the only thing that they changed in 3 were the things that needed to be changed from 2. Dang it. Well, we got each other. But yeah, like all of the like like to me 1 is my favorite in terms of the campaign, but like all the multiplayer stuff, all the stuff that like came to define Halo in many ways, like a lot of the mechanics of the game, the way the vehicles operate, a lot of that stuff was refined permanently in 2 to where, dang it, to where, like I said, everything after was kind of just basically, like you said, variations on a theme in a way. Ooh, I don't know. Living? Yeah. That's funny. Well, dang it, I committed suicide. It gave me the kill at least. I think the story in 3 is fantastic. Now, the amount of levels leaves a little bit of something to be desired. Like the campaign just felt a little too short after, which a lot of that's just because of how long Halo 2 was. But I will say Halo 3 closes on probably the highest note in the entire series because they did the last level in Halo 3 about better than almost any last level ever. It's just incredible. Now the second to last level, terrible. The Maw. Yeah, I enjoy playing the Maw just as much, but just like the epicness of the ending, they're both I don't know. They're probably both about the same actually. They're both incredibly good. Not at all. I love Halo 4's story. A lot of people didn't like it, but I love it. The Didact is my favorite villain in the series, probably. Um, in the last level of Halo 4 is very emotional. It's like such a different it's such a different mood when you play it as compared to like the Maw or the Great Journey or I guess Halo is the last level of Halo 3. Like those are all like epic in nature and scope, and you have this just big whole like weight of the world crushing down upon you. Whereas Halo 4, it's all emotional because it's about the demise of Cortana and everything, and it's this very personal feeling, which is really cool. Okay, all right, all right. He's gonna kill me. It was just a little like miscalculated. Now, when I played through the campaign the second time, I enjoyed it a lot more than the first time. There was a lot of nuances. Now, the switching back and forth between Locke and Chief could have been a lot better had they made you play as Master Chief a lot more because they were trying to recapture that vibe from Halo 2. They just did not do a very good job. But there are really good points in the Halo 5 campaign. It's just it's pretty lackluster compared to the rest, and that's the problem. Yeah, which is what they marketed it as, yeah, and they just didn't follow through with that. Oh gosh, I stuck your leg very luckily. Master Chief, yeah. Oh goodness, where did that come from? Oh, you were behind me. That was funny. Taken? Nah, I don't know. I just missed the easiest stick ever. Right, right. Right. No, Garrett. The door frame, yeah. Man, I was gonna say you walked right over that. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice stick. Gosh, I went flying. Right, right. Yeah, it was just it was a little bit of a misstep, but you know, it's water under the bridge, and I'm really excited for Infinite. I think they're really trying to kind of get that vibe from one back in Infinite, which really excites me. I don't know. I don't know how they would pull that off. Like the main enemy is going to be the Banished, which are the brute faction from Halo Wars 2. So I don't know because technically the Flood were eradicated in the after in Halo 3, and we haven't seen them since. But maybe there's a way they can come back. I don't know. We'll have to see. No one's ever truly gone, Garrett. Oh, I agree. Oh yeah, and the little weird breathing noises. Oh dang it! Dang it! No! 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 No. Oh, I survived. No! Dang it! Uh, did you almost set yourself ablaze? That's a classic story right there. Oh wow, that was really lucky actually. You didn't know you can actually hit fusion coils without them blowing up? Like you can melee them sometimes and they won't blow up? Oh, not that time though. Oh no. Nice. Dang it, Garrett. He's my second favorite in the series. I loved Tartarus after the Didact in terms of like villains, I guess. Which those are the main villains. There haven't. I mean, I guess the Prophet of Truth and the Prophet of Regret. Um, but yeah, I mean, dude, Tartarus was cool. He was really, and that like giant grav hammer of his was awesome. Dang it, I almost got you. Trying to stick you with style. Oh, Atriox. Did you see the way our bodies ended up? Sorry, we were like on top of each other. At least on my screen they were. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. You were like right on. I threw a spike and it missed, but you were right on axis with the spikes, and they got your ass. Oh no. That was my fault. All right, let's see. In this particular game type, that's true since there's only two players. Oh man, I almost did a ricochet stick that time. Dang it, Garrett. Good job. I almost. You're welcome. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. They had one brief little scuffle, but that was about it. It was in the middle of the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna try to incinerate myself while you do that. Oh, yep, it works. Dang it. Yeah, I want to show you something cool too. I think you'll appreciate. So when you resume, don't kill me.
All right, let's hear me now. I hope you can. My apologies. I didn't realize. So for whatever reason, my audio on my side was showing it was going out, but for some reason it didn't seem to want to broadcast. So please let me know if you can hear me now. I hope you can. And I'm going to put some music on and see if you can hear that as well, and then we'll jump right back in. Should be hearing some music now. All right, Omega, just wanting to make sure. Can you hear me now? Is everything sounding okay? I hope it is. I apologize for the quiet if it wasn't quiet at the beginning there. But I was looking to, I guess we were just having a driver issue. So, but I was going to answer your questions, I guess, since you couldn't hear me. And I said, you shooting the alien? Okay, yeah, good. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize. AR said, hey all, and I said hi to him. I didn't realize he couldn't hear me say hi back. So, AR, I apologize, but I didn't mean for that to be the case. You shooting the aliens? I would say we were doing a 1v1 match, me versus the other, and he said, are you winning, son? Oh, no worries. The answer to that was no. I'm not currently winning. I'm behind by, I believe 4 or 5. 4 actually. I can see it, and yeah. Okay. All right. So now we should be back. Let me get it switched over again so you can see me. And there we go. All right. Are we trying to show you something, or are we good to shoot? I don't know what's going on. I can hear you now. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, Garrett, before you shoot me, I want you to look at this visor that I've got equipped.
It's like an iridescent pink to orange.
Yeah, like they added,
That's really cool.
They added like a whole lot of different customization options in all of the Halo games that weren't in the originals in the MCC updates.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. I wanted the Rhino armor, but I couldn't afford it. Rhino armor seemed cool.
Oh, yeah. The more you play it, the more you get the things to unlock, whatever you want.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
All right, we could shoot each other now if you wish. Oh, God. I'm going to die. Oh, no. Yeah, reload that bad boy. I'm trying not to, what do you call it, Garrett?
Two-shot McGee.
Yep.
Two-shot McGuzzle. Whoa.
Avoiding a rocket, like...
Dang it.
Ooh.
That was a good shot. At the side of a rock.
That's a no-scope, too.
Oh, that's bull. No, that's great. No, good shot. Oh yeah, but anyway, no, I was so what I was saying before, and nobody heard it. Nobody could hear my audio because I had an issue I didn't realize I had. Was boy, this was just a bunch of nothing. I threw every punch and shot and everything. Had a fun conversation with a friend. I think I'm gonna make a joke video. Oh, very nice. I think that's awesome. I was saying I got to catch just bits and pieces of I did the stream. I had tech issues, which slowed me down. It wasn't intended to be about the same time as yours. And so I did a quick stream on the equipment and such that I have, since there had been so many questions, Brady, SMRD, and all those guys. And I did that earlier today, and it just ended up being, because of the tech issues, timed about the same as yours. But I did get to catch and leave a thumbs up to your Volgar stream. So it was really, really cool. That game is tough. So,
Which game was that?
Volgar. The
okay.
Viking. There's some really cool Viking games. God of War Ragnarok. Speaking of Vikings.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, I am so excited. Did you catch the trailer from the PlayStation
Yes.
presentation?
I saw.
Did you see how massive Tyr
That's what I was
is?
going to say. Tyr is ginormous.
That was nice, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How do you determine whether something's a pump?
I mean, obviously, I know this is not going to be the case for a lot of people, but God of War 2018 is probably my favorite PlayStation game of all time.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's how much I like it. I loved every minute of that.
Omega says, how do you determine whether something is a puppy or a bad boy? I'm going to take this puppy home. I got this bad boy right here. I beat Volgar today. Finally get to move on. You play, in my opinion, some really tough games. It's incredibly impressive to see some of the playthroughs, just because Volgar to me was really tough. And then, of course, I've seen you do Castlevania. I saw you do the Bloodlines playthrough way back when, which was 2 through, and that was amazing.
That's saying a lot. I was saying, that's high praise coming from you, Garrett. If you think it's too tough, because
I mean, they're tough games for certain. Volgar is
oh, Garrett,
nice.
I got you right on the back of the foot.
Volgar is if you've not played, have you played Volgar?
I have not.
It is. He does this thing. If you get a chance, I highly recommend it too. It's Omega, a buddy of mine, Omega Ace Gaming, great channel on YouTube for anybody who also may watch this afterwards. And he's a great guy that just plays really awesome games. Traditionally, though, or at least I seem to find that he plays games that I would consider to be very, very difficult games, and he doesn't play them. It's not, I'm gonna perfect this or that or the other.
That's awesome, man. By the way, Garrett, I have a little someone here who wants to say hi.
Who's that?
Keep it PG, Austin. We're on stream.
Oh, no.
Who's this?
How you doing, Fuzz?
He says, how are you doing? Here, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Get tired of quitting every time we got something got difficult, so to commit. Oh, and you do a great job of it. How you doing, Fuzz? Or Bud?
Fuzz or Bud? Did you say Bud?
I said Bud.
Bud. You said Bud.
I said Bud.
How's it going, Bud?
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Bud?
Got some like Pauly Shore going on.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you and that.
Oh my God, that was a nice little standoff there.
I say I like it when you get.
So
it reminds me of Oregon Trail when you get that laugh that stalls for a minute before you get. Because you had that laugh that was like, that cracks me up every time. It always reminds me of Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. Oh, that episode.
Yes, that episode.
I think my favorite episode that you have on your channel is the Halo one. Honestly, for sure.
It's a lot of fun. To be fair, that one's a lot of fun.
It is. I think just watching, honestly, just puts me back to like already whenever I was playing it. I still have those clips from whenever. I think the times that me and Aaron did our like random screams, which is, just really funny.
Oh yeah.
But,
no, that was a fun one to make.
I was actually going to ask you something Star Wars related.
What is that?
Slave.
Oh God.
What is Star Wars?
No, I know what Star Wars is.
Great question.
What was your question? Fud like fuzz.
Oh,
no, fuzz
so
like fuzz, like fuzzy. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Sorry, we're live on stream, so I want to make sure I'm addressing the chat's questions as well.
Oh, you're all good. And this might be something that we could stream later, depending on how what your peeps think. But I was thinking about nerding out on this and trying to DM a Star Wars D&D.
Oh, that would be I would love to do that.
Campaign.
They.
But I would obviously have to console with you since you're the encyclopedia of everything that is Star Wars. So.
Well, thank you.
So I would probably fit it like within a certain
Whoops.
timeline and probably ask you different questions. But I've never DM'd before. Never thought I would, but I was like, I might actually do that and just console with Garrett so that I can get a good story going. But something that if you wanted to stream, you could.
Oh, I would love to. I think that would be fantastic. I am very curious as to what my chat thinks. So yeah, chat for anybody who sees this to chat. Both those of you that are live and those who see it later, please let me know if you'd be interested in hearing a D&D Star Wars campaign. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I think we can make it episodic. You know, we can at least do out and be like, oh, you know, we can plan out 8 episodes, 10 episodes, something like that, and just be like, okay, you know, if we want to go further after that, we can, or whatever. But I can. Oh man. But yeah, we can. Figured we could just kind of make it.
Oh,
make
good
it fun,
shot.
as usual. So.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'd love to do it. The source material for it is. The source books for it are kind of nice shot. Are kind of expensive.
Garrett, how did you
especially
lose?
For the.
You had the jump.
I didn't. I had a pistol. The source books for it are kind of expensive, but especially for KOTOR. But yeah, I'd love to do that. KOTOR, the KOTOR source books
I figured
about.
I'd want to do something.
Huh?
How much?
Yeah, $250, I think.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
Haha.
If anyone's watching this stream, we are incredibly poor. Like, we are almost in poverty. No, I honestly,
truth.
like, this is what I was thinking. They actually have the maps laid out that are online. So if you have an iPad, we can just, because you do have an iPad, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We could set that out to show kind of like the structure of the map to show the different places that we're going or whatever, and
Sure.
then anything else, I think we could either, if we want to draw out maps or anything, like say we go to Tatooine or something, we draw out like specific maps for that, or however we want to do it,
Oh,
so,
I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, Omega,
But
I did
yeah.
mention Star Wars, and we're thinking about maybe doing an episodic stream of D&D, Star Wars D&D, if you've ever played any of those D&D games. Story tabletop style games, but within the Star Wars universe, if that's something that anyone would be interested in. So, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to play, no matter what.
Yeah. I've actually been wanting to try a Star Wars D&D just because we did like a time traveling campaign. Oh yeah, I see you.
That's weird. I think that was only on the PC version.
Oh yeah.
Xbox version.
Yeah.
Taking it sniped.
Yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, no, I kind of always want to do that since we did those time travel campaigns, and they were a blast. So I was like, something Star Wars. I mean, it's so expansive and kind of just you can kind of go whichever direction, with it.
Oh yeah.
So
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So yeah, I mean, I can get with you. We can come up with a kind of a time period and whatever else that we want to do.
Dang it.
Garrett.
I had to hit him with a rocket versus he had to hit me with fire. That's the equivalent of having to throw a rock at someone versus getting hit with a bucket of water.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
That's all the results I have for that.
Nice.
But yeah, sounds good. I guess I'll get with you at some point and we can kind of get something going for that. So
Yeah, that would be. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm open
Cool.
to the idea. Nice. I like that.
I figured you'd be excited. Honestly, Aaron's the one that I think can take the credit for the idea because he's the one that mentioned it, and he told me about it, and I was like, I think at first we're thinking about having you and Andreas co-DM, but I was like, man, I think we need more players. But I talked to Andreas, and he's like, I don't think I could DM. And then I was like, man, I feel like if we did something Star Wars, Garrett would probably want to play, like, and like do a story-based thing, like, and play along.
I'd love to. Yeah.
And so I was like, I might just try my hand at DMing just to do it, come up with a story and stuff. So
Buck, it always wins. Yes, it does. No, I think that'd be a lot of fun, and I have some materials for it, but it's all kind of New Republic. So, but yeah, I think that'd be great.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to use that. So yeah, you could just throw that in the trash. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I won't do it.
You know what they say about the New Republic.
Mm-hmm. Kill the past.
It's much like the Old Republic, only new.
Yeah,
That's what they
that's
say.
not what they say. I think they say.
I think someone once said that.
I think they say, "Forget the past, kill it if you have to."
Kill it if you have to. Yeah.
Dang those sequel movies not being. Oh.
Garrett, are you excited for the KOTOR remake?
No, not well. No, and yes. So, and that's a good point. The KOTOR is my favorite game of all time for anybody who's watching who's not familiar. And they've announced the Sony / PlayStation showcase shows that there is going to be an official rehash, remake, reboot. I don't know if it's a reboot or it sounds like it's going to be a reboot of the KOTOR game, and the graphics on it. While they're not in game, they look really great. Here. Okay, there we go. Sorry. But the problem with the problem that I have with it is that there is a new writer. So the original one was Drew Karpyshyn, and he did a great job of it. And now they're pulling someone else in. And when you take a look, I don't mind someone else, but when you take a look at this particular someone else, they just seem to have a direct hatred or loathing or perhaps just poor conduct towards the fans. Doom is an extra on the request list. I freaking suck at shooters. You'll knock it out of the park though. Doom is awesome. Once you get your bearings in that, you'll knock it out of the park. I have no doubt of that. Such a good game though. But yeah, I think that to me, I think that's going to be the kicker is if this new writer has as much disdain for the universe and as much disdain for the universe and the people in it as it seems that she does. I'm not remarkably excited.
Yeah, I didn't figure as much, but anyways, but I'm gonna let you go. I'll put Aaron back on, but I figured I'd drop in and say hi for a bit. So
that's a fuel rod cannon. Dang it! Sounds good, bud. We'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later.
All
right, bye.
What'd you say about the fuel rod cannon?
It was the thing that blew me up.
So I was telling Oz. So I don't know if you knew this, but on the MCC, the Halo 1 multiplayer is the PC multiplayer, not the Xbox multiplayer.
I did hear you say that. I noticed that the teleport gates are two-way, which is not on the. They're not that way in the original Xbox.
Plus, there's Banshees on the map.
Right. Plus,
there's 2 Scorpions on the map each.
And they're hooded Scorpions.
Yes, they are hooded. They have the hatch is not open.
Yeah, that's some bull.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna spam the Scorpion, but it also has the PC weapons, the fuel rod cannon, and the flamethrower, which is really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, because you know who ported Halo on PC, right?
Aspire?
No. Well, they actually did the Mac version.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. I believe there was a Mac version of Halo, if I'm not mistaken.
Then I don't know who did the PC, the Windows port, rather. Microsoft themselves could have done it, feasibly.
Gearbox.
Oh, well, that's it. Okay. That's before they.
Interesting.
Before they went all steal Sega's money, huh?
I'm pretty. Yes. I'm pretty sure Aspire did. I think I remember reading that there was actually a Halo port on Mac OS.
I believe it. I mean, it would make sense. Yeah, it would make sense. The
Yep. There sure was.
I don't know where the heck. And Fuzz was asking if I was excited about the new KOTOR.
I'm not.
Considering, did you? So I guess without any sort of like I said.
Actually, sorry, it was Saber Interactive that did the Mac port.
Okay, I wasn't.
Not Aspire.
Okay, no worries. I guess there was just no way that was going to do anything, huh? Without any of the politicking or anything, just looking at the new writers, the publicity that they put out there for themselves with the... Dang it. Oh, that's not your...
Oh, goodness.
Hold on here. This is good.
Man, this thing overheats fast.
That was a good shot there.
Yeah, you kind of have to lob these. It's tricky. Uh-oh, Garrett. You will not survive that.
I would have survived had I moved. Dang it. I didn't. I stuck and I didn't. No, what I was saying is the without any of the politics or any of it, when you take a look at what this person has written about just Star Wars fans, it's very telling of what their taste in Star Wars is, which is fine. I mean, you can have whatever taste you want, but I think that it's you can't discard that most of the fans are going to be fans of the traditional Star Wars, because there's just been more time for that to, you either get a taste or you don't. And by and large, the fans that have seen 1 through 6 have had 40 years to see it and determine whether they like it or not. If they did like it, then they probably watched 7, 8, and 9, which were, for the most part, a completely different flavor. Or they didn't like it, so they didn't give 7, 8, and 9 a chance. They just didn't care enough about the other ones, What the heck was... Oh, you pulled a sniper rifle.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That was almost unfair.
I didn't know you had a sniper rifle.
I did.
But anyway, and so when you...
By the way, if you want to give the fuel rod cannon a day in court, it's in the same room as the main teleporters.
Oh.
It's an interesting weapon.
I may
give your viewers a view of it. It's really weird.
I may give it a shot, actually. I don't think I've ever tried a fuel rod cannon.
It's interesting.
But yeah, so anyway, I just seeing the kind of taste, like a bunch of hers was, The Last Jedi is the best thing ever. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. That's your opinion. I disagree completely, but, and then there was a lot of the like I said, the extra, oh, well, if a Star Wars fan doesn't like this, then, or if a fan likes this but says you're not Star Wars, then they're this, and I'm like, I don't guess that's like, I don't think that a person who likes 8 is any less a Star Wars fan than I am. I just think they're a very different Star Wars fan than I am.
Yeah, and like I said, the thing I just don't understand is why are you calling something a reboot or
I blowed myself
remake
up
when it is a reboot? In fact, because if you're rewriting the story, it is not a remake.
Well, sure, and then at the same time, I mean, here's the thing: KOTOR it won over 40 Game of the Year awards. Like, it doesn't have...
Why would you mess with the perfect story?
Yeah, well, and it's...
Oh, it's got my purple shotgun on here. Nice.
It's considered by many people to be the best game ever. Like, it's not just me that thinks that. There are a lot of people that would agree or put it very close in that category.
I still need to beat it.
Oh, it's really good. But there are a lot of people that would agree with me, or at least put it up there in their top, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, so I guess I'm a little bit, when you see all of that kind of provocative those provocative messages, and there's something sitting there talking and about how they don't really care about Star Wars fans, or that anybody that doesn't, has the opinion that 8's not great or whatever, I'm like, I don't know. That frustrates me a little bit, because I'm sitting there going, I didn't like 8 very well. I mean, as a movie, it's okay, but as a nice shot. as a
Thanks.
Star Wars movie, I don't. It's not. It kind of spits.
Here, Gary, stop real quick. Don't.
All right.
Look at my shotgun. Is it purple?
Yeah, it is. How'd that happen?
Weapon skins.
That's pretty cool.
They added those even to Halo 1, which is really cool.
Oh, Thumb Brothers is in.
Okay, follow me real quick. Let me.
Want to drop in and say hello real quick? I need to go to sleep.
Tell them what's up.
And Jeru.
Tell them I said what's up.
Oh, and from Aaron says hi as well, Thumb, and he has said hi to Omega as well. I hope I don't if I didn't convey that earlier. Glad that you enjoyed the earlier stream. I liked getting to do it. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, I think he tuned in the last couple streams we've done.
Yeah, Thumb's awesome. Omega's
all right.
awesome. We there's a great group of people.
All right, follow me, Garrett.
But I think from the PlayStation Showcase, they do make the prospect of getting a PS5 a lot more enticing.
I mean, for me, God of War Ragnarok is enough. There was another game they showed off that was really cool, but I already forgot what it was called.
So for me,
I'll have to rewatch
the
it.
big guys.
Oh wait, no, we went the wrong way.
Okay, the big guys for me.
They took off.
The big one.
Sorry,
no,
Garrett. Go
no
ahead.
worries. I think the big ones for me. I don't think are going to be any shocker. And
Where'd you
Thumb
go?
says, "Be well." Sorry. He's
Okay, so why don't you pick that up and give it a whirl? A little weird,
it
isn't it?
spawned immediately. Another one. That was weird.
Yeah, give that thing a shot.
You almost moved right in the way of it.
Go ahead. No, that's fine. Kill me with it.
You gonna die, boy.
Well, it kills quick though. Like, just give it a yeah.
Oh, it does.
I mean, it goes fast.
I was gonna see if I could just
Yeah.
like lightly.
It's actually like the most powerful close range quarters. Oh, I forgot I did this too. Here, are you still in that?
Yeah.
tunnel? Okay. Let me see if I can get in there because you got to see this.
Oh,
I'm coming from the left-hand side.
all right. I'm gonna assume that that's this way.
Meet me up at the top, actually.
All right. Giving it a shot.
Because you're like this.
Oh, you have
Look at
a
this.
green ghost.
I do.
That's
Isn't that cool?
really
When
cool.
I get out of it. Okay, it stays green. That's cool.
Let me get in it and see if it changes. Yep,
Yep, it goes back to purple. That's cool.
that is cool.
And then if I hop
Back
in,
to green.
immediately green.
That's really cool.
All right. We're going to end the game because I want to show you some other cool little things about the multiplayer on the MCC for Halo 1 that they did.
Sure, I'd like to see it. Yes.
And I'm going to throw some more customization things in.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, for the PS5, though, I think seeing KOTOR was one thing still I'm interested in. They did Spider-Man 2, which I think is going to be great. Spider-Man 1 was amazing. They announced Venom, which was awesome. They announced
the Wolverine.
Yes, they announced the Wolverine.
Very excited.
Stoked for that. There's not been a good Wolverine game since 2008, 2009 maybe.
Yep. The Uncaged edition of whatever that was.
X-Men, yeah, Origins. That which is actually, if anyone's not played, if anyone's like a Marvel Universe fan, Marvel games can be really hit or miss, but the ones that are hit are big hits. So Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 and 3, X-Men Legends 1 and 2, the X-Men Mutant Academy fighting games are kind of on that border of miss, but then you go to
Oh, I forgot about those.
those are fun. There are three of them: X-Men Mutant Academy 1 and 2, and then Next Dimension, which is actually them adding a third dimension because you can move back and forth now instead of just back left and right. What is the Wolverine Origins Uncaged Edition? Wolverine X2 Wolverine's Revenge, also really fun game from 2003 or 4, I think. Really fun game. Marvel games are definitely a toss-up. I agree. Captain America was okay. Thor was awful. Iron Man was okay. The Iron Man for the VR was awesome, but too short. So it's those kinds of things. Spider-Man games in my opinion, are the most consistent. 1 was good.
I agree.
2 is a masterpiece. 3, a lot of people underappreciate, but I think that 3 is still really good. It's just like there's a lot of funny, but it plays a lot like 2, in my opinion. It's not great. 2's better. And then the new one that came out for PS4 is just top notch. Like I actually would love to do a playthrough of that at some point again. I had so much fun with that one.
Garrett, if you've got it,
Uh-huh.
which I'm pretty sure you do because you have every game ever.
Yeah, smoke it.
One of my favorite under-the-radar games.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
And I haven't played it in forever. You remember Marvel Nemesis?
Oh yeah, Rise of the Imperfects. I have it on original Xbox.
Ah, love that game.
I did too.
That is one that not very many people ever talk about, but I always thought it was really fun.
That I agree. I think it was a blast. I think so. Here's the thing. I think it's all context. If you play the story mode's tricky because it's arcadey. You have to play until you go to the next area. You have to fight until you go to the next area, and that's okay. It's when you're playing versus, Daredevil versus Wolverine or Spider-Man versus the Thing. That's when it starts getting really fun, in my opinion.
I just wish they would do like a new version of that, which I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. I don't know if there would be a demand for it or not. Okay, Gary, I need to find you. So this is a PC exclusive map called Ice Fields that is very interesting. Right. And I believe it was actually remade on one of the later Halos. I can't remember which one.
This looks very Halo 1.
Now, did it change my...
The game came out on PSP as well. I didn't realize that. I haven't played it on the PSP.
Well, it didn't change my Scorpion skin. That's annoying, but I can at least show you the ghost I got here. I think they remade this for Halo Reach? Maybe Halo 4. All right, Garrett. Yeah, turn around. Come back outside. Check this out.
I saw a red thing. Wait, this building sucks. Hold on.
You get lost.
Yeah, well, there's not much to.
There you are. Turn around.
But if you fall off the freaking platform, you just fall. Oh, you got a red ghost.
Yeah, come check out. This is the brutal skin, which is
it's
really
shiny.
Cool. Now, I'm gonna hop out. Look at the skin on my pistol. This is called the Great Journey skin. It's like purple.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, now check out this hog over here. Rocket Hog, by the way, another PC exclusive. So this actually shoots rockets.
So is that where they got the idea for the Gauss Warthog, by chance?
Indeed. Isn't that interesting?
Awesome.
A lot of stuff people don't know about it. Now, I was supposed to have an Arctic skin for my Scorpion here, but it doesn't look like it's changed.
No, it looks...
Or has it? I can't really tell. It doesn't look any different.
No, it doesn't. But I can see that that your opening is... Oh, dang it.
Oh! Well, I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right.
Sorry.
I do see that it's not hooded. It's vented instead of hooded.
Or yeah, that's what I meant earlier, vented. But it's definitely like, because the Xbox version, there was nothing there at all. Your head just sticks out. It's very weird that they did that. But
PSP version.
I think it's cool they did the PC version because the PC version was the only way you could play online on Halo 1.
That is really cool. I like that. This is actually really, really cool.
Now
something just broke near me.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's my Warthog. I wanted you to see the skin I have on it because it looks ridiculous.
Okay, well,
it's called Park Ranger. Looks like something from Jurassic Park if Jurassic Park was set in the Halo universe.
I'll be down in a minute.
I'm down in the middle of the map.
I see you. We'll try and survive.
Oh, I see you up there.
Nope.
Isn't that cool looking?
I survived.
Oh, you survived.
Okay, I knew if I hit a slant, I didn't even lose health. PSP version of Rise of the Imperfects had additional fighters. What characters? I'm curious. Which fighters did it have?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, it's Tiger Stripe. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that is awesome?
That's freaking hilarious. I love that.
And also, here's the fuel rod cannon. Pick this thing up and give it a day in court. Well, I have a red skin for mine, the brutal skin, but I'm gonna drop it so you can try this
All
thing
right.
out.
Oh, I got a purple one. This is Kangaroo Court.
Isn't it a? Oh! I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell what the skin on my
I gotta
flamethrower
turn
is? It's a pepper.
It is. It's. I see a little angry. Uh-oh. Sorry. I was trying to zoom in and I accidentally pulled the trigger.
You're good.
I see a little pepper where the little shark teeth go. That's
Isn't that
hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah, try shooting that thing like up, like and watch the arc on it, like how. Well, shoot it like into the distance and watch how much of a downward arc there is. You have to aim like way above.
Oh,
the
yeah, this.
target. So it's a lot different than the later field.
You got to shoot it like a wraith almost.
Yeah, exactly. And it runs off a battery, which is even more interesting.
And what's even worse is it's a double A.
Right.
Well, there was just no way that was going to work.
All right, I want to show you one more map.
The
real
other-
quick that was PC exclusive.
The other two PSP characters were Doctor Doom and Captain America. Ooh.
What?
For PSP, Omega is letting me know.
That's awesome.
I would have fought as Doctor Doom is amazing. Doctor Doom has a comic book area where he breaks the Infinity Stones into two and then puts them into two gauntlets and has two Infinity Gauntlets at one point. That's just a part of what Doctor Doom does.
Okay, so you'll remember, Garrett, the Xbox maps were Battle Creek, Sidewinder, Damnation, Rat Race, Prisoner, Hang 'em High, Chill Out, Derelict, Boarding Action, TL34. I've actually never been to that map, ever. In the entire time I played Halo, I don't think I've ever tried that map. Blood Gulch, Wizard, and Longest. Right. But the PC maps added Death Island, Danger Canyon, Infinity, Timberland, Ice Fields, and the one we're about to go to.
And you have to censor yourself. That one map can't be called that. It's Darn Nation, thank you.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just messing around.
So this is, I think, the coolest PC map, and we'll see if it looks.
What did that say? Gaphyrophobia?
Gaphyrophobia, which you got me. I have no clue what that means.
Gaphyrophobia. The fear.
And also, props to you for pronouncing that the correct way on the first freaking try, because I had no clue how that was pronounced when I used to play the PC version of Halo until the Master Chief Collection came out. Someone was doing a review for it, and they were like, "Ooh, the Halo 1 component of the game even has the PC map Gaphyrophobia." And I was like, "That's how you say that?"
Well, it's like I have a I don't know. I appreciate that. I like trying to do work. Gaphyrophobia is a fear of driving on bridges.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, it's a fear of specifically driving on bridges. Yeah.
It's a fear I can understand, but don't share. I don't mind driving on a bridge, but I can understand how some people don't like it.
Now, here's a story about a bridge.
Okay, so real quick, sorry, just so I can say this quick side. Anytime I think about playing Halo 1 on, well, not on Xbox Live because you couldn't back in the day. All right, Garrett, follow me. Just look at the sky on this map.
Oh wow!
My favorite thing about it. Isn't
that's
that
so
cool?
What, and I love how there's this Jupiter frickin' eclipsing us.
Yeah,
God, that's awesome.
It's just the skyboxes in Bungie games, which even though this map was developed by Gearbox, I would assume, they're just always the best. But
that's so nice.
I remember playing Halo 1 on PC multiplayer, specifically this map a lot. It was just the Wild West, man. There were so many mods and exploiters, and the connections could be so bad that you just never knew what was going to happen, and that's what the charm of it was, you know? It was, I mean, just all kinds of crazy modders, and it was a weird community, but man, it was really fun. Because at the time, it was the only Halo experience you could play online, because not very many people had Xbox Live to play Halo 2. At least not very many people I knew. like all my friends and all of us didn't get Xbox Live until the 360
Sure.
days because it was a little bit harder to like get a good enough connection, and there was a lot of like weird issues with it on the original Xbox days. Weird, it won't let me get in if you're
Oh
in.
well, okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, this is Gaphyrophobia, and it is absolutely massive. It is a huge
It looks
map.
ginormous.
Well, you've got the whole middle section here, and then you have the little ridges up to the left and the right.
Oh. Wait, those are. Oh well, how would you get up there though?
I think there's a tunnel or something that goes to him. It's
I'm
crazy.
gonna look up here.
Um,
I'm gonna pull.
now, does this map ring any bells for you for any later installments in the Halo universe?
It reminds me of that. It reminds me of, and I don't remember the name of it. The one where you're on the frickin' walls. They're like.
Oh yeah, you take the teleporters, by the way, to get up
Okay.
to the things.
The ones where you're on, and I can't think of what it's called, but you're on the walls across from each other, the whole map, and then there's a giant chasm in the middle.
Oh, boarding
yeah, there
action.
you go. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, I could see that, but the main thing it reminds me of is Narrows from Halo 3.
Oh yeah, okay, I could see that. That makes sense. It's got a very
Yeah, it's a
Unreal
really cool map.
Tournament feel when you get into some of these tunnels, though.
It really does. And man, imagine 16-player multiplayer battle, like big team battles on this map. It's always
Oh heck
fun.
yeah, that sounds awesome.
I've yet to actually play a match on this map
Wait.
on the MCC, I believe.
Dang it!
Garrett!
I threw the wrong gun.
I just saw you go tumbling off. Or that
Yeah, I
was a
threw the
gun,
wrong
okay.
gun off the side. No, I was saying I hope I'm somewhat decent at English, though. I did. It may not come to fruition, but I did get offered a teaching position just recently.
Nice.
So and English is the one of the two subjects. So math was the other. Oh, I thought you were gonna burn me.
Why do that when I could do this?
Where'd you go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jump off the side of the map real quick, Gary. And notice how you just keep falling into a sea of nothingness.
That's a long fall down.
It is.
Good Lord.
Game over.
You both didn't do any
But
good.
yeah, that's that's Gaphyrophobia.
Omega says
Now I really want to try this.
congrats.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you very much, Omega. I got offered a teaching position with one of the local schools. So to do math and English for 8th grade.
All right, let's give this map a quick day in court, and then I may have to call it a night if that's all
Sure.
right, Garrett. So like I said, I don't believe I've ever been to this map. There's a Halo map I've never been to.
Slayer.
I think.
Something about this looks uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The other fun thing about Halo 1 multiplayer, the call-out points would be on this map.
I'm assuming that this is a grenade-heavy map. Wait, there's a ladder here.
Oh,
I don't know what it's for. I mean climbing, but you know.
I have you on my radar. I have no clue how to get to you.
I'm right over there.
There you are. All right, hold up. What's down here? Oh, the flamethrower. Just to illustrate the point, Garrett, let's do this real quick, if this is cool with you. Are you cool with doing one matchmaking match on Halo 1 so you can see kind of how crazy
Sure.
it gets? Oh. Before we do that, sorry. I don't mean to be taking control of your stream
It's
here.
all right.
I could nerd out about some of this stuff so much so.
No worries.
One of my other favorite maps ever, and it's for a stupid reason. I want you to see if you can notice something about this map. Okay?
It's backwards.
Slayer.
Do you notice anything odd?
It's got a humming sound all the time.
Yes.
like a droning, which I'm fine with.
It is so creepy, and I love it. I love playing at this map just because I love hearing that drone note. It gives you this eerie, like, mysterious feeling. You know what I mean?
There's something really comfortable about it, though. Like, I feel like I feel like I love it.
It's eerie, but it's comforting.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see. Stupid reasons are the best reasons. I think there's always like there's a lot of same with this and with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, for example. And I gave Vidi, for anybody also who hasn't checked it out, Video Games for Fun, great channel, and a friend from Australia. He put out the third part of his showcase the other night, a night before last maybe, or last night, I can't remember. And if you get a chance, I believe it's in the credits of the third one. He put my commentary on KOTOR, and so you can, if you get a chance, you'll get to hear me talk about my favorite game and the personal experience that I went on. And not that KOTOR isn't a great game on its own, right, of its own merit, but it's also very there's a sentimental story behind what created such an attachment as well.
Come here real quick.
Huh?
Garrett. Come to the center real quick.
All right.
And sorry, just real quick. Yeah, look up. There's something really cool about that to me. Just you guys.
What's really cool is
it's like skylight in the middle.
What's really cool also is the moving lens flare. For that,
Yes.
that's actually really cool.
I love like just the little things like that, you know, and like it's kind of something that you don't run into a lot these days with like multiplayer centric games. Is I don't know. Sometimes I look at like maps on older games and I'm like, it seems like just like a little bit of thought went a long way in these older games. But anyways, that's just what I wanted to share. But go ahead about the potential.
Oh no, it's all right. I was saying that I gave a story in the end of that about my personal experience and why I like it. So, like there are always these little pieces that can make a game significant to you. That and it may not be the best game ever, but can make it significant to you. One of the ones that's another one that's significant to talk about how an insignificant game can become significant is one that Fuzz. You heard him earlier. That's my little brother. And I played a lot, which was John Madden 92 for the Sega. And that theme song, song just sticks with us. That real jazzy, like, it's just super jazzy and sticks with it, and it's really, really cool. So, and it's a football game. They come out every year, and they don't get. I mean, there was a substantial jump from 2D to 3D, but
look where we're going.
What are the odds of that?
Team Slayer.
Wait, what color am I?
All right, it's gonna get
red.
nuts.
I'm red.
Yeah, it's about to get nuts up in here. So
I just had to make sure I'm shooting the right color. What are we playing? SWAT?
No, but the pistol, the OP pistol, really lives up to its. Why can't I think of the word?
Moniker?
It's infamy, yeah. For being extremely
It's
OP.
accolade. Dang it.
To the point where I feel sorry for the guy that's currently using a sniper rifle because he's at a disadvantage from people using a pistol.
Unless he's on the opposite side of the whole frickin' map.
They have the high ground to Anakin is the problem, so I can't even get a kill.
Same. I have curled up in the fetal position 4 times, though. Does that count for anything?
I'm telling you, it gets nuts. Like, the spawns aren't quite as broken on this map as they are on some of the others, but it's still hilarious.
I beat someone to death and then I was shot. Promptly.
Into the bushes.
Wait, no, I didn't shoot someone. Someone shot someone and then I got killed. Dang it! We went toe to toe, except for we never touched.
Gosh dang. Yeah, it's basically just stick to your pistol and
I'm not sure what happened there. I just watched a guy eject
game.
from next to me.
Man, I'm not doing so well. I have one
I have
kill.
0.
Usually I do a lot better on Halo 1.
I usually
but-
have 1 kill.
Yeah, stick with that pistol, Garrett. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try. Well, you know, another thing is the fact that we're on the red team and I can't see them near as quickly as they can see us, because the map's blue.
Yeah, I always, on Halo Online, I always manage to be on the team that doesn't blend in with the surroundings.
It's like,
Every
you
time.
want orange for the rock or zebra stripe?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of my, like, I picked zebra.
Am I on the camouflage team or the neon
Yeah,
orange?
exactly. Did I kill him, or did I think he had a stroke? No, I killed him. He just fell over, but I didn't feel like I actually hit him. Who's shooting me? Oh, it's...
Gosh, dang it.
The answer was somebody.
Yeah, we're getting slaughtered, but like I said, this is part of the experience, is what I was hoping for.
It's pretty... I mean...
Just to show you how crazy it gets on Halo 1.
It's insanity. If we were playing SWAT, I feel like it would be even quicker. Just like...
Yeah, SWAT on Halo 1 is nuts.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like I might
Oh
be
my
doing a
gosh.
smidge better, but at the same time, probably not.
You're not doing any worse than I am.
Or any better.
Yeah, I just spawned and died.
Leave me alone. Quit. That's red. That's red. Wait, I have an idea. Ah, it blew up too late. Oh, sorry.
Gosh, dang it. Nice.
I threw it.
Now we're rocking. Now we're
Oh.
rolling. Nah, now I died.
Well. Dang it, that was almost awesome, except for it didn't. It sucked. I threw it up at the top. It bounced off and landed near 2 blue guys. And they shot me to death, and then it blew up and hurt no one.
They shot you to
And
death.
it hurt no one. It's my. They found out my only weakness is bullets.
Yeah, that drone is still comforting though.
Oh, I
isn't
like it.
Garrett?
Game over.
Just 'cause I can.
Ooh, I want to know what note that is.
You ended up with 6.
Ooh, let me see.
It's an A sharp.
Ooh, I'm assuming it's a D. E flat. I was close. I was really close. I was assuming it was going to be D because I believe the main Halo theme is in the key of D minor.
Which
D Dorian actually.
Which reminds me, speaking of that, what's the deal with recent Marty O'Donnell?
Well, I mean,
He's getting real shafted, I feel.
it's just, oh, of course, it just shows you like the downfall of Bungie. Because they basically, as far as I know, they filed all kinds of claims on him. Copyright claims or some nonsense because I don't know if you looked at his YouTube channel. It was awesome.
Oh yeah,
He had so much awesome stuff on it, like just the way about like the background on how and why he composed different pieces, a lot of stuff on Halo 1. I mean, it was great. But now it's completely devoid of anything because they basically had to take down everything because Bungie were being stingy jerks. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know what the legal ramifications are or how that works, but I mean, the dude wrote literally all the music. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just like, even if he doesn't have quote unquote legal rights to it, I think it's just a bunch of BS that they can't get over that because everybody loved his channel.
Well, not only that, but you also had, and I felt really bad for him, but even with Destiny, which he wrote some of the music to,
which is really good.
Yeah,
by
great
the way.
music. It felt really bad to have, he put a video up, and I felt really bad for him where it was, hey, stop uploading Destiny music, stop asking me for Destiny music. I don't have permission, and I haven't been given permission to, and I'm sitting there going, look, that's like having a child and the other and saying, look, I want to be a part of this child's life. I understand if you and the other parent, me and the other parent have to go our separate ways, but I want to be a part of this child's life. And they just shut you out and say, I'm sorry, you don't have any rights in this situation. despite your want to do this, you don't have any voluntary, you can't, basically. And if I catch you talking about them, mentioning their name or whatever, you owe me a dime every time. And it's like,
Yeah, it's
are you kidding
ridiculous.
me? So, but
It makes me really sad. I had a lot of really I had a lot of videos on his channel that I just love to
Oh, yeah.
watch. But yeah, he's been completely screwed over, and it makes me sad because I really do wish that like 343 had approached him for Infinite to be like, well, if Bungie's gonna screw you over, we won't, and come compose for Halo Infinite, we'll give you what you deserve, you know.
well, and I wonder why they didn't do that. But at the same time, the other problem I have with it is in the end, would he have been treated the same, or because he also had some of the clips from the extended stuff. I went to his channel and was able to actually rewatch some of the Halo 2 stuff we had seen way back in the day that was on the DVD stuff, especially the featurettes, especially ones that pertain to voiceover, sound, and music, which he was, and now, all of that's kind of had to been taken down. And so I'm sitting there going, well, is there a non-compete in place? Was Bungie saying, okay, 343, you have the right to this, but you can't, there's a non-compete contract. You can't have Martin O'Donnell. You have to stick with Neil Davidge and whatever the other guy's name is.
Ugh, I know.
Which, granted, their score for 4 was amazing. So,
It was good, but I mean, nothing ever touches Marty O'Donnell.
no, I agree.
That dude, man, I could talk about this for hours. But Garrett, on a quick note, I started playing Cyberpunk again now on my One
Are you
X.
enjoying it?
Oh, so much more.
It's really good.
It is. It's really good when you're playing like how it is meant to be played, and that's the thing that, I feel bad for CD Projekt Red in many ways, and I also feel bad for owners, which I was myself one, of previous gen consoles, because it's just a whole bunch of like wrong place at the wrong time type of stuff.
I think on that
anyways.
one, I mean, my big thing, and this is where I get a little frustrated with people, and I was pretty vocal about that back when it was happening, is CD Projekt Red for the most part had demonstrated that they were interested in, above all, making a good game. And they demonstrated that with things like the FCK DRM movement, with the way that they treat their DRM free games in GOG, right? You buy a game, that game's yours. You can download it to your PC. You don't need an internet connection. You can put it on a thumb drive, run it on another computer. It's yours. I love the way that they handle that.
Yeah.
Take a look at the quality of games that they put out, especially when it comes to like The Witcher, which was, in my opinion, a perfect stair step. Witcher 1 was a good game. Witcher 2 was a great game. Witcher 3 was a near perfect game, in my opinion. And then you come into Cyberpunk, and I think Cyberpunk is that, yes, I feel bad for the people, and I feel bad for CD Projekt Red, but I think for me, the thing that I think it's a dual fault, and I think the penalty for it was really one-sided, and it shouldn't have been. CD Projekt Red says, oh, we'll give you discounts back, we'll take care of all of this stuff. They kind of took that loss, and I'm sitting there going, the reason that they put it out was because of spoiled, and I'm not saying that I'm not spoiled either, I try to be conscious of it, but spoiled consumers saying, look, you need to give me my game. I've been waiting for 6 years or whatever, instead of being like, hey, you know what? When it's ready, it's ready. And then CD Projekt Red says, okay, well, if we want to make sure we sell copies that are to quota because we've already invested X amount in this game and we're not going to make it back, we have to push it out now because that's where the demand is. And because of that, they got completely screwed over. And it's a great experience for current gen. Previous gen, not so much. So.
Yep, I agree. I agree. Well, Garrett, I think that's going to do it for me. It's been a pleasure streaming with you. If you want to think about something else that we could stream together at any time, just let me know, and I'll
Heck
be
yeah,
down.
I appreciate you for hopping on.
I'm installing The Long Dark right now. That's just a one-player game, but I've been wanting to play it for a while. It's on Game Pass.
I'm excited to play Deathloop as well from Arcane Studios, which apparently from
That one looks very interesting.
IGN gave it a perfect 10 out of 10, and that's a rare rare feat. So.
Absolutely.
And I'm interested in it because I love the Dishonored trilogy, and Arcane's just kind of at the peak. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate you for jumping on, and yeah, I'll definitely be thinking. There's several games I want to play. A lot of them though require you and the other guys, depending, to kind of be here. So we'll have to plan something like that at some point. I'm thinking about doing another Oregon Trail run, which I think would be fun. I'd love to do Prince of Persia with you guys, especially with Fuzz at the helm, and I'd love to do a Spy Hunter anniversary at some point as well. So.
Okay. There's also a new Dungeons and Dragons game called Dark Alliance we could check out. That's on
It's
Game Pass.
super cool. I need to. Yes, we should absolutely do that. That sounds awesome. So, but yeah, hey, thanks for coming on. Yeah, I definitely will be doing that. And then whenever you have some free time, just let me know.
Sounds
All
good,
right.
buddy. I'll
We'll
talk to you later,
bud.
Later, man.
And I appreciate all of you guys for coming and turning out. A special thank you to Omega Ace Gaming, to Thumb Brothers, and to AR who jumped into the chat. I know it's late. I want to say again, I do apologize, AR. I know you hopped in and you said hi early, and Omega brought it to my attention that my audio wasn't coming in at that time. You couldn't hear me, so I really apologize for that. I didn't realize that that was the case. So I am sorry about that, but I did say welcome and all of that. I was saying that behind the silenced mic. I will reach out to you hopefully and let you know about that particular malfunction. So I do apologize, but I really appreciate every one of you for coming in, saying hi, sticking with me for a little bit, just doing something kind of nerdy, kind of fun. And I really appreciate those of you who also came in earlier, who might see this later, who came in earlier, saw the room tour / equipment stream. That was a lot of fun for me to do, something different. I probably won't do something like that again unless I have a bunch of Q&A. I want to leave that one up for posterity just in case. Take care, Carrot's friend too. That was Aaron, and also Fuzz. I should clarify. Fuzz is the nickname for my little brother. His name's Austin. I called him Fuzz forever and a day, so it's just kind of a nickname that stuck. And so that's who that was, as my little brother. But I had a blast. I mean, getting to come back, getting to talk with my buddies, Aaron and yourself, Omega and Thumb as well. So I had a lot of fun doing that. If you didn't get a chance to check out the earlier stream, it is a little bit different. The audio is not quite as good as the audio is here because I'm doing it on. That was AR. Ooh, that one wasn't. The person that was just talking with me was Aaron. AR was in the chat at the very beginning when the microphones weren't working, and I didn't realize it until you brought it to my attention. So I was apologizing to him. No, wait. But no, so anyway, I did do a stream earlier today. If you didn't get to make it and you decided it's something that's interesting to you, I did a kind of short, I say short, it was about an hour long. I did a stream of, I did a stream of kind of the retro room tour, some of the gear that I use, the equipment I use, why I use it, all that kind of good stuff. Let me get ready to kind of wind down. But yeah, I think if you are interested in any of that, please give it a view. Just give it a look. And also feel free to use the comment section if you have any additional questions that I didn't really answer in full. It was just kind of a quick tour. I was hoping that if there was any Q&A that I could help with that. So that's what that's there. For sure, Heavy told me he stopped by. He sure did. Heavy was awesome. He had a couple of questions for me. Thumb stopped by earlier. He had a couple of questions. It just kind of shows the objective wasn't to be boastful, and I apologize if it comes across that way because it was not the intention. It was just a lot of people have asked me about my gear, what I use, how I'm doing it. Not because mine's particularly good, just out of curiosity and comparing notes, I think. And I did go through and I kind of show how I do the systems, how they're all daisy chained and displayed and all that good stuff, what microphones I use because I love microphones, all that kind of good stuff. So, but I will go ahead. I'm going to get you guys some music as we fade out here, something nice. And I'm going to go ahead and move us over probably to the ending screen here. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, wonderful night, whatever the time of day is where you are. I hope you have a great time. And I hope that if everything permits, I hopefully will be able to stream, not necessarily regularly, but maybe a little bit more regularly. I'm hoping to get to stream maybe some more Don't Starve with Anna. I'd love to jump back on KOTOR. That was my intention today. But Aaron popped in, and I was really happy to have him on. But I'd love to jump back into KOTOR. So I'm hoping to kind of get something a little bit more regular started. I hope everybody, though, has a great evening, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.